Hey, what's up? Just another video. So let's get on into it. So this is common me tradition. This is in reverse. This is deadlift C, 405. Single, smoked it. Easy peasy. It's like a warm up rep. This is my 3-2-1 volume. I lost count of how many reps I actually did. I just went to the dentist and they said I should probably get a mouth guard. And then this is the volume set, or the RPE set. My lower back, specifically like in the SI area, was being a little stiff, but between bench and deadlift, I was able to fix it, or alleviate it a little bit. Here is bench C, 315 single. Yeah, nothing really big here. Just racked the bar on my back kind of bad, so my one shoulder was giving me a little bit of issue. Hell, but it still moved. And then this is 455. I feel like I'm starting to dive bomb a little. Do you get that? This is 3-2-1 tempo bench, which I didn't fill out my RPE for the volume set for, but this is the RPE set. It's just hard controlling descent. It's like hard gauging, like, because sometimes I'll be like, all right, real slow, ready? 1, 2, shit, I have all this way still to go. Then I'll be like 3. Or like 3, 4, 5, or whatever. You know, with 1/1000s and stuff like that. I don't remember a whole lot about this deadlift. Sneaking my chalk again. Wow. NA internet speeds. Alright, there we go. My Citizen T, which has always been too short for me. Frick yeah, baby. 445. Catch my breath. And where the fuck is my day one? Where the frick is my day one? Sorry. I think the problem is, this is something not particularly, or not like your problem, but my problem. My problem is with missing day one is that I always merge together the video and then I upload it, and then after it uploads, I'll just wipe all the videos up to that point. But since I make my videos in the middle of the week, I always guess I missed day one. I'm gonna look on my phone and see if I can upload them and send them to you as link attachments. Other than that, I think things are going pretty fine. One thing I did want to talk to you about that I forgot to ask you about last week is I know you mentioned the idea of switching me to an Instagram only type program. I know I just paid for my for my next month. I just filled that out. You sent the thing today at like 3 or something like that, and I just filled it out. I was wondering what exactly does that include? Because when I originally started, working with you, my initial goals were find a sustainable way to bench and find out what's wrong with my squat and fix my deadlift. And we've you have far exceeded like that expectation, like above and beyond. And now like the goal is a little bit bigger. I want to say because like I said, I want to get to USAPL nationals. So one of the things is um, I notice is when I'm not getting into meets, like when I'm not like choosing meets and stuff like that, I training seems to be more of like an off season, just like building volume, building strength, stuff like that. And then when I get into meets, it feels like I get a lot more bang for my buck, so to speak, because I take it super seriously. I write down all my notes. I write down better notes and stuff like that. But the thing is, I still want to be able not to send you, a big video like this, but maybe like, yo, Taylor, like this rep kind of sucked this week. Like, what am I doing wrong? Or like, oh shit, like Taylor, I've encountered this huge problem with like my squat or something like that. Can you look at like this week's footage and so on and so forth? Um, which I want to ask, but I'm afraid it's a little too double dippy of like the Instagram only thing. I don't use Instagram and that because like at this point I don't have as many questions because if you look back at our notes to each other, your notes are always kind of similar, like toes out, brace better into the hole, and then like benches, relatively the same. Keep butt down, keep pause, make your pause better, and deadlift is I don't remember any of the notes for deadlift. I think just uh, yeah. So I wanted to ask you about that. So like my plan was I want to compete in a meet around in like early-ish November, not November, probably like after or before the Christmas season, like after Thanksgiving. So like we're getting kind of close and coming up to it. I need to start looking or like coming up with one that I want to go to, but during this off season stuff, I think it'd be easier if it was just like programming and like a more low key check in, which isn't like a video or like a long write up of like this video that I made for you. Oh shit, this is the longest time I've ever had my like recommends up. Um, so I just wanted to see what those options were because I really, really do value, using you as a resource. Um, I probably, if I didn't, get in contact with you, I probably would either be like in PT or quit powerlifting by now because like my legs, my lower body movements were just so like bad. But now at this point, I feel like I'm more so sustainable, and I just need the direction to be pointed in, which we're already pointed in. That's just me, my way of saying programming. I still really that's the thing that's like I don't know exactly what I'd be giving up switching, because like another big thing that you're really helping me with is like um training mindset and like I used to have really manic gym days. It would be like I crush it for 2 weeks and then like I get more fatigued than I should have for my program, and then I would like get super tilted and like you helped me through with that. You like you know made me stop being such a crying bitch boy about it. um, that's not putting myself down. I was being a pansy about it for when I missed my deadlift. But now it's whatever, And it's not like whatever and like I don't care. It's whatever as in like bad days happen. That's one of the things that I've become more comfortable with during our time. So it's like I feel like all the big lessons, not all the big lessons, but the big lessons that I needed for this point in my powerlifting journey, we've reached. And there's nothing left to do besides do the work, which is really only like programming, light form check every now and then, and maybe a kick in the ass every now and then. So yeah, I just wanted to know what like the other options are and their price points and stuff like that. I'm taking a long time to wrap up this talk. Like, you know, I guess you can call it bureaucratic stuff, but yeah, go ahead and let me know. Yeah, and I just paid my next month, so I think this would be more of a conversation for after Christmas, but I wanted to ask you now because this is also is contingent on there being a powerlifting meet for me to go to between like around early December, so like around last year, at the same time as last year that where I had my first meet with you. So yeah, just let me know.